Alright, hello YouTube, this is Yotaku Kurosaki here again today. Whoop, 1 second. With a product review on the Cardfight Vanguard G Trial Deck 11. Divine Knight of Heavenly Decree for the new season of Vanguard. I just bought it today, plan on building Royal Paladin, budget build of course. So, this is the box. Your typical new Vanguard G box. So, what do you get in it, you might be wondering? You get this lengthy first guide, goes over everything you need to know. Next, you get the promotional thing. On the back, it's got Chrono, Shion, and Tokuha. Tokuha and Shion were the only trial decks that came out this time, of the 3 characters. The next page it shows Kazumi Onimaru, Kazuma, Chrono, Tokuha, and Shion. I like how it looks on this side. So, if you haven't noticed, I've got my Gold Paladin playmat from the Infinite Rebirth sneak peek. Love it. Good art and everything. Next up, you get the customary paper playmat. I've got it folded out so you guys can see it. It's currently in my room, if you're wondering. And finally, you get a Royal Paladin clan card. Very useful. Now let's get started with the deck. Starting with the G units. We've got 2 Divine Knight of Lore selfies. So, Soul Blast 1, when it attacks, you can pay the cost and choose any number of cards from your hand, bind them face down, and choose one of your rear guards, and it gets power plus 5,000. And at the end of the turn, every card comes back to your hand. That is very useful to help set up the Grave ability, which is the key ability in this deck. Alright. Next up is your alternate art, Blue Sky Knight Alt Nile. I got lucky and got the one with a hot stamp. Now, if you don't know what he does, now, Counterblast 1, when your G unit strides on top of him, call up to 2 cards from your hand to the rear guard, and they gain 5,000 power until end of turn. No, wait. Yeah, 5,000. Very good Vanguard for the deck. I do have 2 more of these coming in, and 2 Knight of Braid Sword. Well, 4, I should say. Oops, sorry, finger was in my shot. Next up, 2 Devote Fall Dragon. That's how you say it. So, Generation Break. When your other grade 2 or greater unit is placed on rear guard, this unit gains 3k until end of turn. It's a Vanguard or Rear Guard skill. It's not bad, but it's not good at the same time. So it's neutral. Next, 4 copies of Conspicuous Knight, Conscienus. Okay, so Brave, Counterblast 1, when it attacks, you may pay the cost and it gains plus 5,000. This is a Vanguard or rear guard effect, like Devote. Again, it's an okay grade 3, but could be better. There are better options for when you fix this deck up. Excuse me. 2. Flying Swallow Knight, Klaus. Probably the best unit in the deck other than Altmile and the G unit. When he's placed on your guard, and you have a Vanguard with Altmile on its card name, choose one of your other units and it gets 2,000 power. Brave, when its attack hits a Vanguard, at the end of that battle, it returns a hand. It's good for the Altmile Stride skill. So Stride, Call, plus 5,000. Its skill gives it 3,000. If it hits, returns a hand. Very good. Next up, 2 Knight of Resilience, Baldus, GB1. When it intercepts, it gains shield plus 10,000. No one runs Superior Interceptors anymore, but for a Superior Interceptor, that's pretty good. 3 of your vanilla grade 2 Ashgull. And for the last grade 2s, 4 Knight of Honesty, Gracias. So Counterblast 2, it's a GB1 Vanguard. Well, GB1 skill. Stretch the Vanguard parts. When this unit attacks, it's basically a Knight of Twin Sword clone with a cost of counterblasting 2. Which isn't bad, but a little costly, in my opinion. Now on to grade 1s. 4, Knight of Respect, Diodius. Okay. So Counterblast 1, retire it. When an attack hits, when it's boosted, a unit with a Brave, you may pay the cost, search your deck for up to 1 card that has the Brave ability, perform a superior call. So Counterblast 1, retire, superior call him, for example. Well, not him, but, 1 second. But him. Sorry, trying to focus the camera. Oh my god, focus. There we go. But yeah. It's not that bad. So, 4. Knight of Tomahawk. So, okay, GB1, when it's placed on rear guard, it gets 2k power, and the Brave ability activates from deck. It gets grade +1, which is good for those cards that require you to call grade 2 with Brave. Then finally 2, Support Sorcerer of Damascus. Okay, so Brave, GB1, retire it at the end of the turn. You may pay the cost. If you do, draw a card and countercharge 2. Not bad if your hand's small, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it in here or not. Shoot. Now you get your generic, non-G perfect guards, Wild Goal. Compared to the first round deck, this one gives you 4, which I'm glad to see. Alright, on to triggers. You've got your standard, well, not so standard. You got 4 crit, 2 Margol clones, 2 regular stand trigger, well, draw triggers. You get stand triggers, and lastly, you get heal triggers. And now your starter is Knight of Discipline, Electos. So GB1, Counterblast 1, put this unit in the soul. At the beginning of each ride phase, you may pay the cost. If you do, draw a card, and the Brave abilities of your cards are active until end of turn. So, its Brave ability is, rest this card, choose one of your units, and it gets plus 3,000 power till end of turn. So, it's not a bad starter. If I'm gonna build Brave, I might keep it in. Not sure yet, because I'm gonna do most of the work on this when the Aichi Legend deck hits. Well, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below, and don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed, and have a good day. Peace.